Look at this, everyone. Mickey Mouse 60th celebration, Disneyland. Today is July 17th, 2015, the 60th anniversary of the opening and dedication of Disneyland. And it's the Sometimes Vlog. It's a vlog that happens sometimes. Sometimes I really weird people out when I yell, it's the Sometimes Vlog. Look at this, everyone. Happy anniversary to everyone who loves magic, imagination, friendship, positivity, and of course, Disneyland. Look at all these people. Everyone's got the buttons. Look at these buttons right here. I was there July 17th, 2015 in celebration of the actual 60th anniversary of Disneyland. They're giving away the buttons to everyone who is walking in the gate. There is a special edition guide map just for today. I have no idea what its contents are because my version of the map is inside of a backpack that I'm not wearing. Look at this, how exciting. So 60 years ago today, all kinds of people bum rushed, not those exact gates, but you know, for the sake of it, bum rushed those gates. All kinds of local Anaheim and Orange County residents came in with fake printed tickets, phony tickets. That's what happens when you hire a local printer, right? And stormed Disneyland. Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. And I'm here today dressed like this, not just because Disneyland wanted to kind of copy Dapper Day and have everyone look a little 1950s, but because Allie is here too. And look, we are dressed in a, let's see him. Oh, he's in your hand. Pee Wee Herman theme. So instead of just being regular boring 50s, we decided to go retro Pee Wee Herman theme. So that means we are G'd up from the feet up. Look at that, look at the shoes. Got the white shoes going. I can't do the dance and hold the phone, but let's go inside. Disneyland 60th anniversary. Do you know what's inside the 60th anniversary maps yet, or have you not looked? Yeah, me neither. So anyways, like I was just saying, we have these cool buttons. I was there July 17th, 2015. Earlier, we had this genius idea yesterday. Allie and I got happy birthday buttons from Disneyland. You know, they give you the happy birthday button, you write your name on it. And so we had them write Disneyland on it. So we were walking in like, heck yeah, we got the buttons, we're so cool. It sort of already started to backfire though, because before we even got to the park gate, about 500 people said, happy birthday to me or to Allie. Let's go this way. And then, so Allie started saying, we should probably take these off, and I was like, no, it'll be funny, we'll just wear them all day and people will keep saying happy birthday. But then they gave us these, and even though everyone's wearing them, they're still too awesome not to wear, so we're wearing these instead. But we have happy birthday Disneyland buttons still, and we wore them last night after midnight we were here, so we were technically the first people here for the 60th anniversary. Look at this. Just all the theming. It's, even though it's the same decorations they've had pretty much since the 24-hour Disney Day in May, it's more exciting now. Ooh, look at that. There's some kind of thing over here. Look at this, though. Let me give everybody a really good, steady view. Look at they're playing with tape. Ooh, we're going to do limbo later. I think we're going to do limbo later. No, I'm just kidding. Look at this. So Disney asked people, sort of late in the game. Oh, you can see a bunch of radio booths up here. Disney asked some people kind of late in the game, but still asked recently on the Parks vlog, for people to dress up in their best 1950s clothes, because of course in the 50s when Disneyland opened, it was a big deal, it was a big premiere day, ladies wore high heels, which sunk into the pavement, nothing was finished, it was either toilets or drinking fountains. Walt said you can give people water, but you know, you can't give people, we don't want people, you know, going in Main Street, so they finished the bathrooms instead. There's all kinds of crazy opening day stories. If you Google or search on YouTube, Disneyland's opening day, you can actually watch the dedication ceremony. And I think the entire Disneyland TV show episode of the dedication and opening of the park, which happened live, Art Linkletter, Ronald Reagan, Walt Disney, all hosting the opening of Disneyland. And as a matter of fact, Walt Disney dedicated the park from right between those bushes over here. Actually, I'm going to walk back that way for a second. And he also spent quite a bit of time opening day up in his firehouse apartment up there, looking out at all the happy people visiting Disneyland. Opening day did not go very smoothly. If you watch, I don't want to ditch you, I'm sorry. If you watch the opening ceremonies, they were happening live on TV. There were plenty of mistakes being made. Pretty crazy. Walt obviously was a little stressed out. And wouldn't you be if you had invested your family honor and your entire family fortune, his studio, he put everything up against opening Disneyland. Walt was a crazy guy. I was talking about this last night on Periscope. So here's the plaque of his speech, but Walt Disney gave that speech right here between two ferns, if you will, in front of the Main Street station with the castle in front of him. Walt Disney stood here and dedicated Disneyland. I actually have a video, a Randomland video, of Walt in the park where it shows old photographs and then shows where Walt was standing. And one of them is Walt Disney dedicating Disneyland right back there behind where Allie's standing. Here's the plaque right here. Disneyland, to all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world. The duck spit in my eye, Allie. I'm not even lying. That was really choking me up. Like 60 years ago, to the day Walt Disney gave that speech here. Don't you get all like misty-eyed. It'll make me misty-eyed. I really love this place. See, I had to, what's the thing? What's the finger thing? Do this. This is how Allie tells me to calm down. Like, just lock it up. Lock it up. Woo. Okay. See, she remembers. She remembers. Okay. Disneyland 60th anniversary. Look at all these Disneyland memories. People have sent their photos. All kinds of memories and happy things. He got the memo about dressing 50, so he looks pretty good. Look at that. Disneyland. 60 years of people's dreams coming true. Reliving turn of the century on Main Street, visiting the old West in Frontierland, having a crazy jungle adventure minus the malaria in Adventureland, visiting the world of the future in Tomorrowland, and of course, living out every child's fantasies in Fantasyland to that menu. Over the past 60 years, they've of course added all kinds of other new things like Toontown, Critter Country, New Orleans Square, DCA, I guess. Others. What are we on here? Whoa! Look at that! They're holding a thing. A wonderful a bee! Ah! I'm being attacked by a bee! Did you see that? That was crazy. Did you see the bee? Of course you did. That's why you started running away. Why didn't you punch him away? Oh, you're not wearing the Cobra bracelet. Allie's not wearing her Cobra bracelet. If you had the power of the Cobra bracelet on, you wouldn't have been afraid. You would have punched it away. Hello! Look at all these happy Disneyland faces of people.
I love watching your Snapchat.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Da-da-da. Oh, yeah, okay. See, people remember the bee incident. There's all kinds of bees. Bye. She saw me get attacked by that bee. Look and see, people are dressed in cute 50s outfits. We didn't really have time to go full 50s. Oh, look at this lady's outfit over here. She's got the gloves on and everything. Kind of helps you picture what it would be like in the 1950s with all these people. It would have been amazing to come down Main Street, USA in the 50s and have no idea what to expect. Disneyland was a lot, it was more of a rough sketch in the first year. People remember Disneyland 1955 and they picture images from the 60s really. Disneyland was very unfinished. There was a lot of dirt everywhere. For example, the Storybook Land canal boats was pretty much a tour of dirt. All those hills were not landscaped yet. There were little miniature buildings on them. I think the miniature buildings might have even come later. It was like Canal Boats of the World or something like that. It was just dirt. There was a dirt hill where the Matterhorn was. Just all kinds of unfinished dirt everywhere. But by and large, Disneyland would have been amazing, mind-blowing. As a matter of fact, I think that there was a lot of negative press about Disneyland on opening day. But the people that came here were so excited, and they never stopped coming. Look at all of them, just with their hair and their iPhones. I wonder what Walt Disney would think about iPhones. He'd probably love it. I bet he would have one. Walt Disney would probably have a heck of an Instagram account. Hello.
Hey! Hi! Oh my God! I totally recognize you from like far away.
That's awesome. What's your name?
Kylie.
Hi, Kylie. It's nice to meet you.
You too.
This is Allie.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Yes. We're doing a vlog right now, so I'm in the middle of it. Can I meet you afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. Bye. That happens sometimes. Everyone stops and pauses, and I'm like, what do we do? You know, it's funny when I film any video, some things like that feel like they're like an hour, really end up by watching back and like, oh, there's she's like, look at that. Look how cool everybody looks. Allie, look at this dress here. A lot of blue dresses, diamond themed anniversary stuff. Look at these flowers. It's just beautiful out here. People from all over the world enjoying Disneyland's 60th anniversary. This whole time I've just been trying to put my mind into what did this look like in the 1950s. Actually, if you want to look at what Disneyland looked like in the 1950s, go to my Instagram account. I'll post a picture. In the Main Street Opera House, they have a model of approximately what Disneyland looked like on opening day. Hello, I love your dress.
Thank you.
Look at all these wonderful people. That guy was not looking 50s, but he looked buff though, in his green. See him in the tank top back there? He's just looking buff. It's like he was like probably woke up and he's like, dang, I don't have a 1950s shirt, but I do have guns. I do have some guns to wear. And here we go, finishing up the vlog, 'cause it can't be too long. I have to upload this from inside the park right here at Sleeping Beauty Castle. All those people would have made their way down Main Street, USA for the very first time in history, past the international press, past Walt Disney's Disneyland TV show filming, all the way up to this castle. Look at all these cool photo ops. To visit Fantasyland for the first time and enjoy Disneyland. 60 years ago today. In some ways, it feels like Disneyland is such an integral part of American culture. You almost can't picture in America, especially in California, without Disneyland. But at the same time, so that feels like really short, right? Like only 60 years? What did they do like in the year 500 for fun? They had no Disneyland? Must have been pretty boring when they were just throwing rocks at each other. But at the same time, 60 years is a venerable, ripe old age. Look at this beautiful 60-year. She looks pretty good for 60, don't you think? She's got good jewelry though, so I mean, you know, whatever. All right, we've done our duty with the vlog. We're not gonna go home and sleep well because we have a lot more Disneylanding to do. I like your guys' outfits. You guys look fantastic. Here we go. So we're gonna enter Fantasyland and we're going to exit the vlog. Maybe, hopefully I'll be able to squeeze off more. I don't know. If not, Live Fast I Pour on Snapchat, Live Fast I Pour on Instagram, Justin Scott on Twitter. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Make sure you subscribe for some more Sometimes vlogs. Happy anniversary to all of you Disneyland lovers as well. And we're just gonna be here doing Pee-wee stuff, I guess. What's the word of the day?
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Ah! 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 Okay, goodbye everybody.